Turns out investing in eggs would have been one of the best returning investments of 2022.
The price of eggs in the US have gone up by 70% in the past 12 months.
I can hear the streets calling. I can hear the streets calling.
It's strange to see so many people complaining about the price of eggs, but what they're recognizing is a symptom of a bigger problem: inflation.
So whenever you had that dollar, it no longer can get you eggs. It used to be able to get you the eggs. Now, it only gets you half a dozen eggs. You need a second dollar to be able to buy the eggs.
And at its core, inflation is the general upward movement of goods and services in an economy. Inflation affects everything, especially when it comes to food. For many young adults and working class families in America, the act of grocery shopping has become a financial war zone. So, what's the fastest and easiest alternative? Let me give you a hint. It's fast, easy, and right around the corner.
Okay, everybody ready to get your picture taken?
To celebrate cheeseburger time at McDonald's.
Places like Wendy's, McDonald's, and Taco Bell give deals that can feed your family for less. These deals are helpful for families on a tight budget, but it has adverse effects on society's most vulnerable. A fact clinical dietitian Hannah Husby knows firsthand.
So I work with pediatric oncology patients. We have to work closely with the kitchen, so sometimes it's like going to try to convince a chef to make a stir fry, which I did yesterday.
And as inflation has gone up, Husby has found changes in conversations around food and money.
I think I was talking to someone yesterday, and he was saying like his son would like only eat like a specific brand of sausages, and that the sausages have gone up to be like $9 per sausage or something. And so when he buys them, like there's so much more than they used to be.
Inflation affects the quality of food these parents can afford, so Husby often edits meal plans for her patients to ensure they are properly fed while being mindful of their parents' pockets.
You have to think about what is accessible for a family in their day-to-day. So if you're making a recommendation for, let's say, a patient to drink Pediasure, which is like those little oral drinks that have the giraffe on them, you have to be mindful of whether or not a family has access to that, can afford it, if it's in their community.
And for the millions of other Americans waiting for those egg prices to fall, that day seems unlikely to come. In the effort to decrease demand and control inflation, the government increases interest rates and prices more. But on November 1st, 2023, the government stated that interest rates will remain the same, which means
The overall price level is unlikely to go down once it's gotten to a certain point. It's unlikely to go down. It'll either, like the prices were pretty flat for the last 20 years. And all of a sudden, this past year, they just took off.
I just wanted to take a second to tell you all how much I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
While inflation gave us moments of laughter and frustration, it's also an important reminder of inflation's mark on society.